Andy McNamara with you for the Cleveland Browns Report on Chat Sports. Make sure you click subscribe on the YouTube channel there so you don't miss any of the latest Cleveland Browns news. You can follow me on Twitter at AndyMC81 and on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/AndyMacLive. Now let's get to some of the rumors here, okay? Odell Beckham Jr. got the trade, all the hype, all the glamour, excitement for Browns Nation, but he was quiet. Odell Beckham Jr., did he want to come? There was rumors coming out, and, well, Saquon Barkley, his former teammate, media was talking with him, and he said, I don't think he was that excited about the deal. I don't think he was that interested in coming. He put out on social media, wanted to go dark for a while, wanted to sort things out. Browns fans started to get a little nervous. Was he going to come in with the right mindset? We know if Odell Beckham Jr. is not in the right mindset, things can go south pretty quick. We saw that with the New York Giants. However, Browns fans, dog pound, don't worry. I think things are going to be okay. Odell Beckham Jr. tweeted out Sunday night. You can take a look at the tweet here. It says, I ain't going to lie. I woke up feeling dangerous. And then roll on the ground, laughing with tears, emojis there. Of course, that's Baker Mayfield's famous line, right? It's on t-shirts now all over the place. Woke up feeling dangerous. Odell Beckham's feeling dangerous. So Browns fans, I'm going to put that one to bed. Okay? OBJ is going to get to Cleveland, start working with Baker Mayfield, his best buddy from college, Jarvis Landry, Adam Henry, the wide receiver coach he had not just in New York, but also in college at LSU. There is such a support system for Odell Beckham Jr., and I think also once he feels the passion in person of the Browns fans, once he gets to Cleveland, he's already feeling it all over social media. He recognizes it, he sees it. Once he gets here, he's going to be all in. So I think we can put that rumor to bed. But how do you feel about it? Okay, Browns fans, how do you feel about it? Leave in the comment section. Let me know if you're still nervous about Odell Beckham Jr. That tweet erased it for me. I'm good. But how do you feel? Do you believe Odell Beckham Jr. is going to be happy and productive in his first year with the Cleveland Browns? You can leave that in the comment section. Also, Browns rising as Vegas favorites to get to the Super Bowl to represent the AFC. Did you ever think those words would be coming out of your mouth, Browns fan? Through 0-16, through 1-31, it seemed like we'd never get to this point. There's still a long way to go. But on paper, arguably the most dynamic offense in the league, maybe second to Kansas City still, but the Browns are right there. Vegas knows, Vegas agrees. In books, they have the Patriots and Chiefs as co-leaders to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Browns, number 3. The Browns are ranked 3rd, according to Vegas sportsbooks, as favorites to get to the Super Bowl. So how do you feel about that? Do you believe the Browns are Super Bowl bound? Are you picking the Browns as AFC representatives to the Super Bowl? Put in the comment sections below. Will the Browns win the Super Bowl? Yes or no? And if you want to go into more detail about that they'll get there but won't win, or they'll win, leave it. I love interacting with you guys, so leave in the comment section below about whether you think the Browns are going to get to the Super Bowl. Vegas is buying in. And if you look at the rest of that offense, O-line, stellar. Austin Corbett popped in on an experienced offensive line. Love it. You got Nick Chubb in the backfield. Kareem Hunt's going to come in if he keeps his nose clean. After 8 weeks, fresh legs, one of the most dynamic running backs in football. Duke Johnson is still back there. The receiving corps, OBJ, Landry, Callaway, Hollywood Higgins, and a revamped defense as well. And oh yeah, we still got the draft to come. So are you buying in to the Browns being Super Bowl favorites? Let's get to some positions of need here for the Browns. Because you got Odell Beckham Jr., and that's tremendous. But you lost the safety position. You lost Jabrill Peppers as a starting safety. Now overall, I think Peppers it's not like a once-in-a-lifetime talent that you can't replace. You can replace Jabrill Peppers. Question is, how do you do it? We're through the first 2 waves of free agency, so you're not going to get a known star starter at the safety position, specifically strong safety, because you have Demarius Randall there at free safety. Who's available? Do you go free agent? Do you go draft? Do you do both? Right now, the starting strong safety is DERRICK. Nice player, I like, big hitter, little injury prone, but the guy's a battler. Below Jabrill Peppers, though, as far as talent-wise. So here's a look at some of the free agents still available that might fit in that strong safety spot. So have a look at these. You got, first of all, Trey Boston, okay? 27 years old out of the Arizona Cardinals. Why is he a good option? Well, Steve Wilks, the new defensive coordinator, was the head coach there last year. He knows Boston. And when you look at what Trey Boston can do, I think that is going to be a best fit because you can push him to be a free safety, but you got Randall there already. He's done both roles. He can come up, he's a sound tackler, he can hit. I think you can pop him up in the box a little bit too. That's what Steve Wilks, it seems like he wants in that safety position like Jabrill Peppers was going to be able to do. So Trey Boston in his prime, that's what we're looking for, right? That's what you're looking for with this Browns team now. 27 years old. Trey Boston's still my top target there. You can bring him in to challenge Derrick Kindred. After that, you go Mike Adams. And I don't think this will happen, but he's a very interesting option. Now, he's listed as a free safety, but Mike Adams, formerly, yeah, that name sounds familiar, Browns fans? He was with the Browns. 38 years old. Why does that name pop to mind? He's with the Carolina Panthers the last 2 years. Steve Wilks, before he got the head coaching job in Arizona, was with the Carolina Panthers. So he knows Mike Adams. Depends on the mindset of Dorsey. Do you feel, for Dorsey, I'm going to draft a younger safety later, maybe a little bit of a project, needs some time to groom, and you have Derrick Kindred and an experienced Mike Adams who adds that leadership to that defensive backfield along with Demarius Randall. 38 years old, how much do you have left up in the tank? Still playing at a high level, and even though he's listed more as a free safety, Mike Adams, we saw from the last time, he can be a thumper. This guy can hit, and I think you can move him all around. So Mike Adams on a one-year deal as a stopgap, perhaps. Another guy, no connection to the coaching staff, but Jaleel Adai of the LA Chargers, 29 years old. Again, a guy less than 30. He was tied for second in most tackles amongst defensive backs in the NFL last year. So you can't overlook that. He's a true strong safety, and that's somebody else you might be able to look at. Those are my top 3 picks at the free agent position. So do you like those options? Do you have somebody else in mind? Did I miss somebody? Leave in the comment section below. Do you like any of those free safety options? Which one do you like? Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you're not missing any of the Chat Sports Cleveland Brown report. And follow me on Twitter at AndyMC81. And once we get past the thin free agent group, start getting into some safety NFL draft prospects. And 3 really jump to mind. Remember, the Browns do not have a first-round pick as of right now. You could always change that and climb back into the first round, but as it stands now, their first pick will come on day 2, 49th overall. So who might be available? Who might be there? Let's start. Top safety prospect to me, Jonathan Abram out of Mississippi State. This guy could be gone late first round. Okay? It might take John Dorsey to trade up in the second round, or maybe all the way back in the first if he values that position at that level. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But Jonathan Abram, true strong safety. Big hitter, thick frame. This is the type of guy, he's great on the blitz, can pop in and run defense as well. Jonathan Abram is a sound tackler also. That's what you want. Because Steve Wilks said he wanted to utilize Jabrill Peppers' skill set, so we have to look for guys that might match that. Someone you can pop up into the nickel, maybe as a blend linebacker perhaps. So Jonathan Abram is the best safety option in this draft class. Will he be there? Probably not at 49, but you have to consider him and maybe making a move after that. Following him, Taylor Rapp, another guy I really like. He's out of Washington, and this is somebody who could be available at 49. So you look at Rapp, he's 6 feet, 208, another heavy hitter, and you can move this guy all over the defensive backfield for Taylor Rapp. You can pop him all over. You can put him free safety, strong safety. You can move him in and out of different packages. But what does he do well? Angles. Angles well to the ball. Again, another strong blitzer, great against the run. Rapp, if you can't get or don't want to pay the price to go get Jonathan Abram, Taylor Rapp is the guy. So that would be option 2 for me in the draft to address that safety position for the Cleveland Browns. 3, not a traditional strong safety. Okay, he's listed as a cornerback, but with his size, this is somebody, and with his skill set and technical issues that need to be addressed and tweaked at the pro level, you could always move to the safety spot, and that goes in back to the conversation of maybe you get a veteran strong safety, bring Rock Sin in out of Temple. This guy impressed the heck out of me at the Senior Bowl. Terrific lateral movement, moving horizontally across the field coverage-wise. 6 feet, just shy of 200 pounds, can close, has a nose for the ball. Again, the technical issues with some footwork, some hip movement is a bit of a problem, but you can coach that up. What I want to see out of safety, I want to see tackle, I want to see someone who's not afraid of contact. Rock Sin is that. So this is somebody listed as a cornerback that maybe you could bring in and see where he fits on the team. See where he plays out. How does he work? Do you like him? Do you not like him? And move him around. That's somebody else that might be available in the second round, depending on when the run on defensive backs happen in the draft, because you know they're going to happen. But when is it going to happen? So what do you want? Do you want out of the draft pick? Do you like the draft picks I picked? Is there somebody else you think is going to be a better safety? Leave it in the comment section below. Do you want a combo of free agent and draft pick, just a free agent, just a draft pick, or say the heck with it? You know what? We're just going to roll with DERRICK Kindred and see what happens. Another position of need for sure for the Cleveland Browns. Kicker. If you follow me on Twitter at AndyMC81 or on twitch.tv/AndyMacLive, you know kicker is an issue for me. Greg Joseph. You cannot have him come back as your primary kicker. You can't. He cost the team 2-3 games last year. In my mind, that is a huge mistake for a team ready and that was making the moves to make the next step. Who do you want as your kicker? And if you write Greg Joseph in the comment section, feel free to do so, but be sure I'm going to comment back on you and you're going to have to explain yourself. Okay? Free agent-wise, Dan Bailey, who didn't want to come last year. Now there's more hype around the Browns. Maybe Dan Bailey. What about Phil Dawson? Was injured, might be contemplating retiring. Wouldn't that be cool for him to come back? Or is there a kicker in the draft that you think the Browns should take late with maybe their 7th round pick or an undrafted guy? Leave in the comment section below. Who do you want at kicker? It's not the sexiest position, but it's a vital one and one that the Browns really need to improve in. So leave your answers below there and let me know. Who do you want for kicker? Who do you want for safety? And let's get ready, folks. The NFL draft is coming up at the end of April. It will be here before you know it. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel on Chat Sports there. Follow me at AndyMC81 and on twitch.tv/AndyMacLive. You've been listening to the Cleveland Browns Report.